welcome to Rookie of the Year. This is truly an homage to what we did to build this promotion. Nothing motivates a man more than hanging his dream in front of him.
It's no good for my lungs. I do this every season. I hate when summer comes. I fall into a trap that I made by myself. Oh, and I always do the wrong thing.
Springboard 450, the Chicago Masterclass. Click clack. It's Raven Church. Go to hell. Good night.
Unable and so unworthy. My heart feels heavy. I've lost already, and I'm so sorry, but I'm not able to slow down now. And I'm so sorry, but I'm not able to slow down now.
Ryan Scarab has won 7 straight. Chris Alexis pulled the upset. You will become immortal. Gentlemen, first and foremost, congratulations for making it this far. I knew that when we went into the draft that anyone who might have ended up on Team Hernandez, I would have been lucky to be around. But I did not realize exactly how lucky I would be to share a locker room with 5 of the most determined, the hardest working, and the most inspirational young men I have ever been around. It's amazing to me that I would be able to be in a position where I could offer advice to men like you, because I was you not too long ago. So all I have to say is this: you all have worked for months, for years, to get into this position. And so don't take it for granted. Go out there and have fun. Enjoy it. You're going to be in front of more fans than you have ever performed in front of before. And every single one of them is going to sound like the entire ocean in your ears. It's going to be overwhelming at first, but I promise you, you will never forget that moment. You go out there, you play your game, you do what you're meant to do, you do what you love, and you have fun doing it, and I promise you, you will have a future here in General Admission Wrestling. The number of people who have worked so hard to get to this point, you all are the elite of the elite. And just because one of you will be standing at the end doesn't mean the journey ends here. Thank you so much for allowing me just a spot in your incredible growth. I know I will see so many of you on the road for years and years to come. And I know that one of you looking at me is going to win this tournament. One of you is going to be the Rookie of the Year. Just go out there and make us all proud. What an opportunity it is for you all to be standing here before the new Apex champion. I can only imagine what it must feel like to know that one day you'll be able to tell your grandkids and your great-grandkids that you sat and listened to the greatest GAW wrestler of all time give you a speech before the biggest matches of your lives. I can only envy you for that. Now, I was in this position before. I didn't need a motivational speech, but I was in a position where I was heading into a big tournament. And at that time, we believed that the winner of the Storm Chaser tournament would go on to whatever it was, Friday night, Wednesday night, Tuesday night, Sunday night, something Storm, I don't remember. And that's what we thought. So I believed that I was going in with the only opportunity to make it to the next level. Well, that's obviously not what happened. And thanks in no small part to yours truly, we made sure that the game was never the same again. But now you all, I can guarantee you, will not have that same opportunity. So yes, one of you is going to go on to Evolution. I will see you there. And I know that that man is sitting in this room because Kurt Andrews does not draft losers. The man went wire to wire in the Rookie of the Year competition group stage. Takahashi finishes in first. He will get an opportunity against the winner of the three-way dance. Let's take a look at what makes Takahashi's game so special. We knew coming in that Takahashi was the highest rated striker of any rookie, but exactly how that happens was a surprise to everybody. When you hear highly rated strikers, you think power, you think speed. Well, what Takahashi does is he changes levels better than almost anyone we have seen, Rookie of the Year or on Evolution or on Storm. He has such a developed view of what openings are going to come up. I mean, he's like a chess player. He sees these things happen before you open up. So you try to go in for a right jab. Takahashi understands. He's like a boxer. He knows that that means that the right side of your body is going to open up underneath your arms. He'll change levels, go underneath, and then know that your head is open. Go for a big right hook, something that he has become so accustomed to doing. Obviously, the volume of strikes, the power behind them, that makes a huge difference as well. You can't be a great striker without those. But Takahashi is special because of his timing. Pick any great athlete of all time, they understand how to string their moves together. And Takahashi already has that great instinct. And when you talk about the spinning heel kick, the absolutely deadly finisher that Takahashi has used on almost all of his opponents, there is nothing more dangerous than this. Obviously, there is a setup for it that he can utilize. He can pick you up off the ground. It's a disrespectful move, but if he hits you with it out of nowhere, Chris Alexa learned this firsthand. Takahashi understands. You go for the spear, your hands are down. Your hands are around your sides. You need to launch. And what does that mean? Your face is open. Spinning heel kick, good night. And he's been able to say that to almost everyone that he has come across in this tournament. There will not be any harder matches for Takahashi than he will face in the knockout stages, but there is nobody who can compete with Takahashi in the striking game. I know everyone doubts me. I know that you look at the other guys across from me, and especially maybe a Dash Foley, and you say, well, that's the guy moving on. That's the guy who's going to win the three-way dance, but I can tell you right now that that's a mistake. You do not count out Dorian Wayne Bush, and I'll tell you why. My entire life, people have been second-guessing me. It hasn't been the straight-up people saying Dorian's not good enough. No, it's saying, oh, Dorian's great. When I'm sitting here and I know that that's not true. I know that I can improve. It's low expectations. It's people thinking that I'm not good enough, that I'm not worth putting in the time for, because I'll always just be average. I'll be second best. But that's not what I do. That's not what Dorian Bush is about. I'm not second best. I know that I've let myself down. I've let Team Hernandez down in the group stage. But that ends right here. Three-way dance. This is my time to make a statement. This is what I live for. This is why I joined this competition. And this is exactly what I'm going to do. I'll see you all tomorrow. I can guarantee it. We have been absolutely blessed to watch 12 of the greatest wrestlers in the entire world, rookie or not, compete in this competition. And of course, led by my nephew, Adonis Carter, maybe the greatest wrestler in the world today. Just ask Derek Cole. But I get the question all the time. People obviously been seeing what I do. People watch the product. Thank you all for watching. They say, Satin, what's next for you? What is the plan? Well, I'll tell you, for Adonis Carter, it's very clear. The road goes straight to evolution. The road goes straight to title success. That's what he was born and bred and raised to do. By his mama, by me, and by everyone on the block, because they saw Adonis Carter and they knew that they had a winner on their hands, and that is still the case. That's the road forward for Adonis Carter. But as for everybody else, obviously I've been in discussions with lots of different people. So the question remains, what happens next? And I'll tell you, this is not the end of the rookies in GAW. Oh, no, no, no. This is only the beginning. Because when you put men like this together, ultra competitive, alpha males, you put them together, they will push each other. They will train each other. They will make each other better than they had ever considered themselves to be. And when you do that, you forge a bond of loyalty that will never go away. These rookies will always remember this time, no matter how difficult it got for them, no matter how heated, no matter how aggressive they were. They will always remember that it was here that their relationship were formed with each other, with Satin, Cedric, with Lance Storm, with Eddie Hernandez, with Kurt Andrews, and that means that the road doesn't end. The journey is not over, and that is what I've been working on. It's not just Adonis Carter winning this competition. It's not just Adonis Carter winning titles. It's about what happens next. Satin Cedric is a future man. That's what I do. And that is exactly what you need to be expecting when it comes to these rookies. You are looking at the class. You are looking at the next generation of general admission wrestling. Never forget that.
I'm a shadow of the man I was before. I'm a dead man walking before I die. I'll take every soul I can into the night.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time already. The three-way dance, the sole match of tonight's show, to crown the man who will move on to face Takahashi in the Rookie of the Year Tournament Finals, beginning live tomorrow, right here on General Admission Wrestling. And it's three members of Team Hernandez that will step into the ring, beginning with Dash Foley. His road here has been rocky, but he's finished hot. He's finished hot, he's finished strong, and he is as dangerous as they come.
Took your heart, did things to your only lovers would do in the dark, made you a god.
Chris Alexa pulled off one of the most miraculous upsets we have ever seen here in General Admission Wrestling to punch his ticket here. It looked, heading into the final day, heading into decision day, that Chris Alexa was going to narrowly miss out on this tournament. It seemed as though Marlon Wright, holding the tiebreaker over Alexa, was going to move on. Wright was taking on Adonis Carter. Alexa was taking on Leon Redgrave. Well, what does Alexa do? He just goes on to defeat Redgrave in one of the ultimate upsets that we have seen and punch his ticket here to the three-way dance. I think Alexa earned himself a lot of fans by doing it. But can he earn himself the momentum he needs to get through two other highly motivated men in Dorian Bush and Dash Foley? Obviously, the questions have to be asked by them about whether Alexa will bring that same form here in the three-way dance, knowing that you are one win away from going to the live finals tomorrow. But Chris Alexa, he's going to have to dial up something similar to what he did against Redgrave if he wants a chance here.
You think you still can take advantage, and you always took my humbleness for granted. But I know my worth, you can't take that away from me. And I know you think you still can take advantage, but it hasn't worked out like you fucking planned it. 'Cause I know my worth, you can't take that away from me.
Talk about ups and downs, talk about upsets. Dorian Bush has had many of both. Dorian is here after nearly missing out on the three-way dance altogether. He did not finish strong, unlike Alexa and unlike Foley. It seemed as though Bush was locked in to an automatic place, but a couple losses near the end of the season put him in this position. However, he does boast wins over Frankie Omega Jr. and Adonis Carter, two of the best upsets of the competition so far. So here we go, Bush, Foley, and Alexa. And Foley immediately going after Chris Alexa to start things off. Now turns his attention to Dorian Bush and a brain buster. So immediately Dash Foley with something to prove here. Foley has been approached by John Gotti and the Gotti crime family. So it certainly seems as though Foley knows that he's got something to prove. And Foley, early cover on Dorian Bush. That's a kick out. Foley absolutely blasts Alexa with the discus lariat. Alexa made a mistake there, and this match is all Dash Foley to start things off. You can See the 10-minute time in the corner. This match does have a time limit, and the reason we've done that is to increase the strategic element of this. You will notice that all three of these men will be working at a frenetic pace, and it's because if this match is not finished by the 10-minute time limit, it will be restarted, and any elimination will be reset. So you have to be able to get this done inside the 10 minutes. Beautiful springboard Phoenix splash by Dorian Bush. Cover Foley into the ring. Obviously won't help Alexa, but Alexa able to kick out. Foley, nice sling blade as Dorian Bush didn't see him come back into the ring after his cover on Alexa. Alexa's been on the wrong end of several attacks here from both men. Neckbreaker by Foley, but he can't, or by Bush rather, but he cannot keep Foley down. Maybe this will do the job. Dorian Bush with a package pile driver on Dash Foley. Now backs Alexa straight left, twisting neckbreaker. And now it's Dorian Bush who has taken things over here. Bush, package pile driver, cover on Foley, and Dorian Bush, the package pile driver. My goodness. We have never seen that from Foley before. We've never seen it. Foley was just, he was taken off of his feet. He was destroyed by that package pile driver, a move I have never seen from Dorian Bush. And Dash Foley's Rookie of the Year tournament is over. Absolutely shocking. And now Bush has more in the tank here for Alexa, looking for all-day Dorian. Alexa was right there on top of it. So now you got 7 minutes left here to get a finish, because Dash Foley will be back in this match if we cannot crown a winner by the end of the 10-minute time limit. Chris Alexa out of the corner with a spear, and Alexa hoping it won't go that long. Alexa hooks the leg. Oh no! Chris Alexa, the spear wasn't enough. Now Alexa, another spear out of the corner, and surely Foley is done. Alexa hooks the leg. No! Dash Foley survives again. 2 spears from Chris Alexa. And Alexa has picked his spot, and he's taken over. Tried twice to go for that cross to the throat. Foley was on top of it both times. Neckbreaker. Oh, Alexa! Alexa went low. The referee didn't see it. It was behind, but Foley able to come back. Big knife edge chop. Foley got him full Nelson. All day Dorian. Dorian Bush. Dorian Bush. He's got him. Dorian Bush. The referee's back was turned, or he wasn't looking. Alexa went low. Bush made him pay. Dorian Bush is headed to the Rookie of the Year live finals. Wow. That was unreal from Dorian Bush. And Chris Alexa thought he had him twice. 2 spears, went low, didn't matter. Dorian Bush is moving on to the live finals. But don't celebrate too long, because it's Takahashi for you tomorrow, Dorian. And so make sure you join us live. Here is the final bracket as it stands for the live Rookie of the Year knockout stage tomorrow, October 27th, right here on General Admission Wrestling, 7 p.m. Eastern. Takahashi and Dorian Bush square off. And so many great matches, I can't even begin to tell you. Who will be the Rookie of the Year? Make sure you join the Discord. We'll discuss. And most importantly, make sure you join us live for the knockout rounds tomorrow, October 27th, 7 p.m. Eastern. First round of finals. We'll see you then. We appreciate you.